Alright, in this video today, I'm going to be showing you one of the best ways as a beginner to farm Endo. Now, a big thing about these type of videos that people don't seem to understand is a lot of them are towards beginners. Not only is it a little bit easier on me, where a lot of people try to say, hey, you need to do this instead of this. They say, well, I'm not at that level yet or mastery rank that I was on my other account when I had a console. And some things have changed since I've had that. So even though I know a good amount, I'd say, about the game, there is some new stuff like Endo, like the Zerman, that I'm still not yet so sure about. Just because I'm not at that level yet, I don't want to try to do that type of stuff when I'm not able to deal with it in the levels of my frames and weapons and everything else like that. So the easiest thing to do is when you're going through missions, you're going to collect mods. A lot of times you're going to collect multiple common mods, multiple rare mods. Sometimes, maybe it's uncommon too for the blue ones. I don't know what they're called, but the 3 different types of mods you're going to collect a lot, especially with the common ones. So what you want to do is you want to go to duplicates. When you click on one, if I click on ammo case, as you can see, I have a decent amount. I have 40. So if I click on the 40, it's going to give me 200. So with some quick math, that's 5 Endo each. So that's going to be the lowest rarity in mod types. Now we go to the blue one, spare parts. See how much I have. I have 5. That's going to be 50. It's going to be 10 each. Now if we go to yellow, I have 3 of this. I have 15 for each. The yellow is going to be 15 Endo each. Blue's going to be 10 each, and then red, which is the most common, is going to be 5 each. Now you saw with their ammo case, I don't farm these type of things. I don't go into missions hoping to get a bunch of mods. It is a good outcome when you do, just because you could do these type of things with them as well as with credits. But we're just going to show this off. So I have 40, go dissolve it into 200 quickly, boom, done. And you can go through your whole list of duplicates. And then if you just want to be safe, let's say Sanctuary, I don't see another one, and I have multiple of it, and I just want to do the one since I only have 2, then I'll just do that just to be safe if that's what you're trying to do here. But that is one way to get Endo, one of the easiest ways. As a beginner, you may not have a bunch of mods, but you may have a good amount in order to sell some for a decent amount, whatever you're trying to upgrade or anything else like that. Now the second thing to do is if you go to the planet Mars and you go to the Phobos Junction, you're going to see the Stolen Dreams quest. I believe you have to get this finished in order to unlock this alert, but you have to go to the Maru's Bazaar, or you have to have it unlocked. And when you do, you can go to this alert here that says weekly Iana treasure hunt. Now what this Iana treasure hunt is it gives you the Iana sculpture or whatever it is, and that is going to be worth a lot of Endo. So let me show that here right now. When you click on the alert, you're going to be teleported to the Maru's Bazaar. Just head in like any relay and then go to Maru and say I'm looking for Iana treasure. Make sure you do this in solo, just because it's a lot easier if you do it in solo. So if I go here, I'll make sure I'm in solo. So you go here, you say I'm ready. And then you're just going to start the mission, and then I'll show you what you really need to do to be able to get this Iana treasure. Okay, now once we ignore all Mario's talking and everything else like that, this is the area, the start area, in order to start kind of the race in order to get the treasure. You see this pressure plate here. We're going to click on this, and this door to the left will open. Then what we want to do is we're going to want to make our way to that waypoint right there. There are little, not obstacles, but just kind of confusing ways to get to it, I guess, and then try to make it under the door before it closes.
I am no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on. You are safe.
Okay, and again, ignoring Maru, you have to go and you have to find a pressure plate in that instance. It might be the same thing for a lot of things. So if you're trying to figure out why won't this door open, even though you're at it and you know this is the door leading to the artifact, there's probably a pressure plate like that nearby. You're just going to have to go to it and step on it. And then again, you can get even more mods to help with the Endo if you go and you break all of these, get credits and everything else like that. It's just a tiny little bonus from getting the artifact. Okay, and then once you get that, just head back to extraction, and then go back to Maru, and then I'll show you how to really get the Endo from these Iana treasures. Okay, and you would automatically spawn back to the Maru's Bazaar, and then do the same thing, head back to her. Okay, and then once you're there, you're going to see extract Endo from my Iana items. So when you go to your mod collection, if you go here, you're going to see all your sculptures. And with these sculptures, what you have to do is you have to go and hover over these little gaps that look like the stars, and just click them and insert all the stars that you have, because this is going to up the Endo value in it. See, this was 300 in the beginning. Now it's at 1,725. Then we go here. We can do this one that we just got. Do the same thing. This was valued at around 300 as well. Okay, and then this went from around 300 to 1,500. And then this one at 325. Now at 1,575. So you're going to get a good amount of endo off of this just with these three. I mean, just these two, that's 3,000 plus another 1,500. So let's just say, let's round it to 4,500. 4,500 in endo is pretty good for having these three sculptures, and even just having one, like the one that we just got, having 1,500, that's pretty good as well. So even if you were just in the mod menu in your orbiter, it would say visit Maru right down here, so that could be a quick way to get to her. But since we're here, we're gonna go extract endo for my items. Click all these three. We are around there with our estimate. It's at 4,800, so we're gonna extract endo. Yes, and then you see the endo now I have 23,735. So I was at around 19,000. All right, now with the two easiest things out of the way, I'm now going to show you another beginner thing, which again, you're going to do a quest to unlock, but it's not really that hard of a quest, nor is it that hard to figure out. That is going to be Cetus. Now, you might have Cetus, you might by now also have Fortuna, who knows, you might also have Necrolisc. I don't know what you have at this stage, but I'm going to go with the first one you should have unlocked, which is going to be Cetus. Now, maybe you knew where I was going with this. If you know Cetus, Fortuna, and Necklace, so what they all have in common, this little area where you go and you visit these other little things, you can upgrade stuff, whatever, but the main thing about them is bounties. So if we go here with this bounty, let's just start with the first one. You get 50 endo as a common reward, 100 endo as a common reward, 200 endo, again, still commons, 300, 400 and 900. So if you do Narmer, which you may be able to do, I don't know how beginner some of you are watching are, but you can get 900 endo from this, and this is uncommon. So you can also get 600 as a common, and you can also get 1200 as a rare reward. You have a bunch of options here to get a lot of endo. So whenever these places have the Narmer available, I mean, this one's going to be done in 53 minutes, so likely the next one I have is going to be Fortuna. So then go there and then do the same thing, farm this endo. This is a great way to farm endo, as well as some mods that you may want. Taliban if you want that, frame, and then as well as some other things that you'll either be able to sell for credits like this, or be able to build if you're at that mastery rank level. So I'm not going to show that mission just because they're a bounty. They're usually the same thing. You go and you complete different missions in the bounties until it's completed. It's very simple and easy. So this is a beginner version of farming endo. Again, with that one, I do believe at any level that is a good place to farm, the one I just showed you with the Narmer, just because of all the options you have available for endo, as well as all, you have common, uncommon, and rare, which really kind of almost guarantees you're going to get endo on these runs, especially when it has, I believe, 5 waves in the bounty. So that is going to be a good chance of you getting some at least 600 endo in one run. Now, if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more videos or more farming videos, there will be a playlist of all the Warframe videos I've done on this channel to the top right. In my channel, there is a playlist specifically towards the farming guides, as well as this one being in a beginner's guide. To the bottom right will be my most recent video uploaded, and then to the bottom left is scary games. I just recently did Mortuary Assistant. I made 2 videos about that, one with just my favorite clips from that, and one with basically the entire playthrough. With all that said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.